Good day collectors, this is Scaling Drive, continuing with the Jeep Wrangler series reviews. If you have seen my previous videos, I have already reviewed the Wrangler by Hot Wheels, the Baja version, the one by Matchbox from the Jurassic Park series, another one by Majorate, which is a 1:60 scale, and a sweet one from Tomica Mainline, which is 1:65 scale in olive green with a removable roof. And here we have the one from GreenLight. It's a premium casting. You can say there are more premium castings now, but this is the most premium I have in my collection for the Wrangler. Yeah. So before this review, just let me jump into the Siku version, which is a bigger 1:55 scale. I won't do a separate review of this. So Siku also comes out with nice vehicles. This is a slightly bigger scale, the biggest small scale that I collect, as I said earlier in one of the videos. So nice wheel rim design in this, which is a 3D effect. You can see, yeah, 5 spokes 3D effect, and I like it. And it's the same piece at the rear. Usually the spare wheel is just plastic in most castings. So this is also priced, I think, a little below the Tomica casting, I believe. Yeah, so they are also value for money. German casting. This is plastic piece, rest is metal, base is plastic, tires are plastic. So nicely done casting with a lot of details on the interior, especially the steering wheel, I think. Yeah, and some seats and center console and rear seats. This is the open piece casting, and there's tail light and front headlight details and some details for the grill. No headlight details, but it's silver colors on silver, so that's fine. Here the bumper broke. As I said, this has done some real off-roading, and it's got some muddy wheels as well. Sadly, I had only one piece in this silver color. I have it in blue and yellow, I think, which are in the package. But this was the first one I got, and I got really rough with it. Some kid actually broke this. I'm not generally that rough, and he did some off-roading with that as well, so I continued with it. And the side front and rear fenders are metal, but they have been painted black. So nice casting, chunky, I would say, casting from Siku, the German model maker. Yeah, and a lot of details on the base for the differential parts and all. And it has a tow hook as well. So that's a, sorry for side racking, but I just wanted to show this and not do a separate review for that. Coming back to the GreenLight, yep, that's a superb car. Jeep, actually, sorry, Jeep lovers will not like it. So very nicely executed by GreenLight. Really looks great with nice details. Smashing yellow color. If you compare the yellow, it looks a bit mustard in the Majorette version actually. This is the rare yellow color. Looks really nice actually. So let's have an overall view once, and let's start from the base. So this is the 2015 Jeep Wrangler. Like Matchbox one was 2018 and Hot Wheels was 2017. Yeah, and I think the Majorette one is also, this is 22021 is the copyright here. So I think this is between 2015 and 2020. This is again 2015 copyright date, so around that time only, that version. So here, yeah, you can see some details. 2015 Jeep Wrangler. There's a number, serial number. So I think maybe they ran 5,000 or 10,000 of these. And this has got some really wide and chunky tires. GreenLight. This is one of the earlier casting. They had some really chunky tires. This looks nice, but this is not true to the scale. This is very wide, but this is acceptable for a four-wheel drive vehicle. They generally go with some aftermarket off-road tires. A lot of details on the base for the four-wheel drive system and the silencer, and where's the exhaust pipe? Okay, here I'll have to cut some marks for GreenLight. No exhaust pipe. Oops. Okay, it's a premium casting, that is expected, but anyways, so let's continue with the review from the size. Let's look at it from here. Okay, the highlight of the premium casting are the wheel rims. Other than the stance and the details, the wheel rims are the main differentiator for me in a premium casting. Here you can see nice 5-spoke design which is cut out, so you can sort of see through, which looks really realistic, which you don't really see in other castings, but the Matchbox one has been nicely done. It is also cut out. And Hot Wheels has some generic wheels, but they have a nice wheel design. The Tomica one has a hub kind of wheel, which is a generic four-wheel drive system. Majorette has nice wheels, but the size is small and the stance is a little odd. They've done it for the suspension. And forgot to mention, this Tomica casting doesn't have suspension. Usually most castings have, and strangely the Jeep casting should have some suspension, but it doesn't have, which is a bit odd. We are continuing from size. So wheel design is fantastic, and in black it looks super. But they have highlighted the bolts in white or silver, I think, which is a nice detail. And tires look chunky. They are rubber tires, and this is a premium casting with treads. Okay, let me see. Yeah, the front and rear wheel arches or haunches are part of the black plastic base. And the side step doesn't protrude too much. Again, I would bring in the Matchbox casting, which are the best side step, with a diamond plate metal or aluminum effect, which is superb. It beats even the GreenLight in this detail. So yeah, let's continue. And there's marking for the door handle, keyhole, the door latches, which is there on the outside in a Jeep and quite prominent. What's this? Let me check. Oh, that's a Wrangler written, really small. Since this is true 1:64 scale, that's really small. And metal side view mirrors, and they've been painted silver over here. So these are the small little details you get to see in a premium casting. From that I realized the Tomica one didn't have side view mirrors, even though I've given it 9 out of 10. Okay, that's fine. I won't take that 9 points I have already given. Yeah. So yes, nice details from the side. Black and yellow combination looks great. The removable cover is there, which is a nice addition. Moving on to the front. Okay, here it's a premium casting, so that it has got separate plastic insert headlights, painted indicator lights, fog lamps, and grille detail is nice, and it's really deep. So nice clear cutout in the metal and blackened, so really realistic. I think this is a bit dirty. This has also done some off-roading, I don't know. So I don't play with my premium castings. No. Oh, there's some marking for the indicator light here on the front fender as well. Oh, that's a nice detail. Yeah, you tend to miss these. And there's a nice flash plate in the front. Excuse me. Tiny Jeep logo over there, which is like the tiny one on the Tomica casting. Yeah, that's really great. So front details is nice, sides are nice, Everything looks great, fabulous in this casting. Proportions are nice. And you have some Willys lettering on both sides of the hood. Painted details for the latches on the hood. Okay, here there's no molding. The Tomica one had some molding, and you can see the 3D effect on it. Oh, sorry, the Matchbox one, as did the Tomica one have. So here it loses out. Even the Majorette one had that the detail. So here they have just painted it. They should have molded it in. So I can ask for it because this is a premium casting, and this costs 5 times the other castings. I think at least 5 times, if not more. But there's some details on the hood, the pins and rivets and some things, and details on the cowl with the wipers molded in, and they have been painted as well. So that's expected in a premium casting. Window piece, okay, its windows are open from the side, but windscreen is there. You can see the headlight. Okay, there's some flashing on the headlight, so that's not great. There's some quality control issues sometimes with GreenLight as well. So I would say that the Majorette has the best headlights, I would say. Yeah, really nice, round, milky, like real headlights. Okay, so yeah. And in terms of painted ones, Tomica has the best painted ones. So yes, nice details at the front, very nicely executed there by Tomica. Moving on to the other side is the same except for the additional gas cap marking. Looking at the interior, I can see the steering wheel clearly. Yeah, here now you can see the steering wheel clearly, and more interior details than other casting, because obviously this is a premium casting. Seat details also you can see clearly, and some center console, cup holders. There's this grab handle also cast in, like it's in the Jeep, and you can clearly see the spokes on the steering wheel. And there are some sun visors as well. Yeah, sort of effect for the sun visor, but it's a little back. No, this is, I think, this part of the plastic window piece. The sun visor would be closer to the windscreen here. So a nice plastic roll cage. Looks quite thin, but I think they've tried to make it true to scale. It's quite thick in the Siku one, but it's a larger 1:55 scale. And let me open and compare it to the Tomica one. Yeah, Tomica one is also a little chunky, although this is on paper it's 1:65, so even smaller than this 1:64 scale, but not much of a difference, I would say. Let me put it to the side. Okay, yeah, nice details there. Okay, one thing I missed is this logo over here. Oh, it wasn't there on that side, so I didn't miss it. So I noticed it on this side. Can't make out what it is, but must be a Jeep related logo, some Wrangler logo, I think. Yeah. Okay, so a lot of details there on the interior. Let me put the rooftop back for reviewing the rear so that we get a look. This slots in with, oh, I think I swapped the one with the Tomica one, sorry. So these two pieces, plastic pieces, slot in here in these two holes, and this has a separate plastic window on each side. So it's a bit delicate, but it's quite realistic. And this is details on this roof, the latches, and even a wiper and marking for the washer spray. So this opens like this, flips open. Yeah, the rear window. So nice detail there. This is a plastic piece, but nice matte finish. it looks realistic. So let me put it back. It goes nice and flush actually. Yeah, it's not that loose. Okay, yeah. So this is the additional detail on this side as the gas cap. Let's move to the rear. Here there is an extra detail which is fantastic. I'll show you. So other than the spare tire, which is a real same thing with same rim and actually rubber tire, not just a plastic piece like in most mainline castings, and molding for the door latch, and they're painted as well. It says 4-wheel drive over here. Okay, nice. Painted tail lights. It says Willys here on the license plate, and marking for the door handle and the keyhole, and the door that swings open. No toe hook, but the bumper is there, which is part of the black base. Okay, the extra detail that I was talking about was this: the 5th stoplight, which is plastic piece which protrudes from this spare wheel mounting, and this has been painted red over here. Let me remove the roof to show you clearly. See, there's a separate plastic piece. What a beautiful little detail. Here GreenLight really took it away. So like the stance and wheel choices, everything matters, but these small details also matter. So that really differentiates a premium casting from a mainline casting. That's a beautiful little detail. I really love this detail. So nice little casting, short wheelbase casting by GreenLight. Again, I would give it 9 out of 10. Only, sorry, I moved the camera. The flashing on the front headlight was the only little bit of a disappointment. Rest, everything is fantastic in this casting. I think the closest casting to this one in this comparison series is the one by Matchbox. You'll see why I liked it that much, because Matchbox has really executed it well. Although the wheelbase looks a bit shorter. No, actually it's similar here. Excuse me. Yeah. So nicely executed there by Matchbox. Whereas the Tomica is a 4-door version, so that's different, and this they messed it up here in the Majorette version. The gap and the stance and designs is a little odd. Hot Wheels one is a Baja version, which is again a 4-door version, so that's a different casting. Siku is also similar, but a little older model here, I believe. Yeah, and this is a open top casting. You can see the door, how it swings open. It doesn't have the door frame, just these doors open. So yeah, this is the best Wrangler casting in my collection, I believe. Yeah, I have the other Cherokees and Gladiators as well by GreenLight. So, but this is the best Wrangler casting in my collection. So guys, let me know how you like my review of the Wrangler series, in which I have compared, first of all, the Hot Wheels 2017 Jeep Wrangler, the Baja version. Then I did compare the Matchbox version from the Jurassic Park series. This is a 2018 Jeep Wrangler. Yeah, nice sweet casting. And then I compared the Majorette version, which is a slightly bigger 1:60 scale Jeep Wrangler, yeah, with suspension. And then I compared the Tomica version with an opening roof 4-door version. Yeah, sweet little casting. And I compared the Siku version with this in this current review. There's a bigger 1:55 scale, but nice chunky casting. So let me know how you like my Jeep Wrangler series, culminating with the review of this beautiful GreenLight Wrangler. Yeah, so please like, share and subscribe. I'll be back with another review. Let me know if there's any latest casting you want me to review, and I would be glad to do that. Yeah, cheers from now from Scaling Drive Drycast.